Stephanie, for the months leading up to your graduation, I've been trying to gather the thoughts that I would share with you in this video letter. Your mother and I are very proud of you, and there's so many wonderful qualities that we could talk about. You're respectful, and you're also eager to help. You're not rebellious. You're generous with both your time and your money. You know, you love the Lord, and it shows, Stephanie. There's been many times that I've watched you serve others before you'd even think about serving yourself. So, Stephanie, I do believe the heart of a fair and just servant beats within your chest. On June 15th, 1990, the world was witnessing the continuous collapse of the communist empire in the Soviet Union as one by one each of its states declared their independence and democracy was spreading throughout Eastern Europe. The world was forever changed. You know, millions of Americans were beginning to feel the effects of an economic upturn that was leading into the dot-com revolution of the 1990s. But the most important thing in our lives on that day was you, Stephanie. You and I met for the first time in 1985. Then we were married in November of 1986. And your brother didn't come along until August of 1988. And in every stage I've observed things were different. As a couple, we lived and had a different set of priorities. Then, when your brother came, we made the proper adjustments. We were a family now. But when you were born, our family was complete. Without saying a single word, the moment you were born, Mom and I both felt that our family was finally complete. So Stephanie, you're the completer. If I had to pick a theme that runs through your life, I think it would be balance. You see, you strive to bring harmony to every single situation. When others would simply throw up their hands and give up, you roll up your sleeves and give it your best shot. Whether it's Christmas or a birthday party or just a trip to McDonald's, you always want to make sure everyone is taken care of. You know, it's not often that a little girl will break a candy bar in half to make sure her Bubba gets a piece. Now, don't get all mushy on me because I've witnessed that same sweet little girl give her Bubba a piece of her mind as well. Over the years, I've listened in horror to the stories of coworkers and friends who share the nightmare that their teenage daughter's putting them through. And I've never thanked you properly for something, so let me do that right now. Stephanie, thank you for living such a life that as I hear these stories from my friends and coworkers, I don't have the ability to relate to them. Because you haven't put us through sleepless nights of wondering where our daughter is and what horrible things she's caught up in. No, you've lived your life in such a way that it honors your parents and your Savior. You know, there's adults that I can't say that about. You have a wonderful testimony. Continue to protect it because, honey, it's a treasure. I'm proud of the way that you've faced physical obstacles and overcome them. You never sought pity, just an opportunity. You know, honey, if everyone were like that, the world would be richer in character. People find it so easy to turn their problem into an excuse, and you don't do that. From double vision to knee injuries to Graves' disease, you refuse to allow your physical problems to become your identity. In fact, if I weren't talking about it, most people wouldn't even know. Sometimes You describe yourself as ordinary, but I don't think you're ordinary at all. I believe you're extraordinary. See, ordinary people are held back by their limitations. Extraordinary people rise above them, like you do. You recognize that God has made you for a purpose, and you make decisions that will help you accomplish it. You offer your time and talent freely for His will. That's another mark of a faithful servant. Stephanie, it's been a wonderful privilege to watch you make the transformation from a little girl to a woman. And as God's plan for your life unfolds, your mother and I encourage you to remain faithful. And even though tomorrow is still a mystery, I hope you're looking ahead to the next chapter of your life with as much anticipation as we are. God bless you. All our love, Dad.
Gotta hold on easy as I let you go. Gonna tell you how much I love you, though you think you already know. I remember I thought you looked like an angel wrapped in pink, so soft and warm. You've had me wrapped around your finger since the day you were born. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this old world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. When you were in trouble, that crooked little smile could melt my heart of stone. Now look at you, I've turned around and you've almost grown. Sometimes you're asleep, I whisper I love you in the moonlight at your door. As I walk away, I hear you say, Daddy, love you more. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this whole world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. Someday some boy will come and ask me for your hand, but I won't say yes to him unless I know he's the half that makes you whole. He has a poet's soul and the heart of a man's man. I know he'll say that he's in love, but between